what are we going to be doing today? We're going to be doing some energy healing. This is a different energy healing modality from Reiki. A lot of people know about Reiki, love the Reiki, we appreciate the Reiki, we're all about the Reiki, but this is a little bit different. We're going to be talking to your subconscious mind, your higher self, and we're going to find out what you're holding on to from the past that's creating those physical, emotional, or mental symptoms you may have. The belief code is just a cluster of beliefs that you have that have formed this beautiful tree that is preventing you from living your best life. There's different layers of the tree, different types of trees that you may have. Maybe it's palm, maybe it's pine, maybe it's redwood, I don't know. But different types of trees have different types of layers that we can uncover. Usually it's just a basic, which has different layers of the mind: the conscious, subconscious, and the unconscious mind. So we pretty much sweet talk our way to the unconscious mind so we can find the root of this tree, and then we find the fuel source and we chop it down. So that's the belief code in a nutshell. Let's go ahead and chop a tree. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. So do you have a faulty core belief system? Let me get set up. Do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to anger and stress? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. What kind of tree? So basic tree. So it is all the layers of the mind. So we have the conscious, the subconscious, and the unconscious. So we're going to start with the conscious mind, which is known as the negative programs. Woo! These statements you may resonate. I think I have an eyelash in my eye. These statements you may resonate with. They may manifest as behaviors or thoughts that you may have. There, got it. Okay. You may interpret the statements in your own way, or you may not resonate at all. It's one of the things where you have to see the whole tree. You have to see the whole picture before you can really understand where we're going. So we're going to start with the negative programs. So show me the negative programs: survival, root chakra, victim, I am always judged for everything I do. Am always judged for everything I do. Already starting off strong. A very sassy tree already. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival. Victim. Nothing turns out right. Turns out right. Is there another negative program? Yes. Power. Ability, and we're in the solar plexus. I keep messing up. I keep messing up. Is there another negative program? Yes. All right. Insight, third eye. Defect. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. Is there another negative program? No. Is there a limiting belief? Yes. So now we're in the subconscious mind, also known as the trunk of the tree. Hey, Kia, how are you? So since we're getting deeper into the mind, you may not resonate with these statements as much, or maybe you do. So what are the limiting beliefs? Power, ability, this is too difficult for me. This is too difficult for me. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Passion, sacral chakra, choices. I hate everything. All right. I hate everything. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival, root chakra. Codependency. I spent all my life giving, but I never get anything in return. I spend all my life giving, and I never get anything in return. Is there another limiting belief? No. Is there a faulty core belief? Yes. So we're now in the unconscious mind. We have made it. We beat all the levels. So this is the root of the tree. This is the seed that started this belief system. There's usually just one statement. So let's find out what you're cooking cornbread. Oh my gosh. My stomach was like, what? What? Kia, I'll be there in 20 minutes. And soup. So we have higher self. I have to deny what is true. To deny what is true. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Is there a faulty core identity? Yes. Okay. Faulty core identity. This was absorbed the first 7 years of your life. You have no ability to reason. So anything you witness, you hear, or any experience that you have is truth. This is how the world works. So these can be, if you get some of these statements that are kind of like serious and you're like, well, I don't remember anything like that happening. Well, if you have siblings or, family members making fun of you, your mind could have been like, okay, this is who I am. It could be something so innocent. So let's find out what the faulty core identity is. Power, ability, this is too difficult for me. Okay. Too difficult for me. All right, is there another faulty core identity? No. Okay, let's have a look at your tree. So somehow, some way you absorbed the first 7 years of your life, this is too difficult for me. And then you had an emotional experience and your subconscious mind was like, this kind of fits very well with this is too difficult for me. And that is, I have to deny what is true. The following statements that we uncovered could have been from different points in your life, out of order, not in the order in which we created it or identified it. So, I spent all my life giving and I never get anything in return. I hate everything. This is too difficult for me. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. I keep messing up. Nothing turns out right. I am always judged for everything I do. I can see why there's a little bit of stress and anger. All right, so before we chop down the tree, we have to identify the fuel source. So we're going to start with trapped emotions. Once we identify the trapped emotions, we release them right away. So let's go ahead and begin. So are there any trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Grief. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. That was a good one. Lava chills. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Woo! Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief again. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Okay, so now we're going to go to the belief code, body code, and see if there's any imbalances. So are there any imbalances? Yeah. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance. I am on fire. I can feel it in my cheeks. So an idea allergy. This is stranger danger, very similar to a fear or a phobia. If you are in contact with this idea, person, place, thing, emotion, and so forth, then your fight, flight, or freeze response kicks in. Anger, self-sabotage, not vulnerability, overwhelm, and so forth. So let's find out what this is. Making money. All right. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to making money, and I'll do a few extra swipes for anybody who wants to release. Did you release the idea allergy to making money? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Okay, you guys, this is a team effort. It is time to chop this tree. Let's begin. All right, so I set the intention to release the negative programs. I am always judged for everything I do. Nothing turns out right. I keep messing up. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. Release the limiting beliefs. This is too difficult for me. I hate everything. I spent all my life giving and I never get anything in return. Release the faulty core belief. I have to deny what is true. Release the faulty core identity. This is too difficult for me. Did you release this tree? Yes. You have a gap there. We gotta fill it up or you're gonna feel real weird. So with the subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. Hey, AK. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to anger and stress? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel?